sensing is I don't feel the density of, that you're going through honey, and there's resistance, and like you're bowing a violin into the string with the bow. You have to make your right hand is the bow going into the piano string. So when you do an inhale and breathe out with a slow breathe out. That's so important.
Okay.
What I tend to do is really drag it and sort of, ply the line like this. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Then this was nice because you let that float out of the decaying note. So I keep going to the long note. That's my destination. Try that. I mean, that's how I think of the 4 chord. Right? That 4 chord is going to pull back in measure 5 to the tonic. Right, it's really curving over to that E flat. Right, you fold in the C.
Right, because
you fold in the C. Too many C's. We don't want to hear common tones, right?
Okay.
Less. Delay. Better. That was very good. And you made the decision. I mean, as you play, you already make these decisions, what you're doing with the repeat. So you got to measure 6. You kept that kind of quiet.
I wrote echo above the
No,
measure.
echo was fine. Because you shaped your echo. It didn't get flat. It didn't sound like flatliner. That's the important thing.
Okay.
Of course, it's harder to control an echo. You still have to have the curve over to the E flat. Of course, I'd be using pedal there. I wouldn't let it go. I'd have a pedal down, right? I would have a pedal down because I don't want to hear that, right? I'd have pedal going over the GG. Yeah, the pedal will go over the GG. I think I would bring this out more. I would not keep this under the rug. You got to sing this out more.
You mean the second time?
Yeah, when you get to measure 9, 10 to 10, when it's starting the theme, the pick up to 10, right? It's a little crescendo built into that by definition. You've got to do some little bit of a crescendo. Right, drag. Right, that's very good. Let's say you just didn't do much of a crescendo, but you got the drag weight going across. That makes it more volume.
Okay.
Volume meaning density.
Okay. That was very good. So it's
that had much more density. Every expression of every repeat or whatever didn't sound tappy up and down on the sort of tracing paper top of the keys. Didn't have that at all. And also get to the long note, so you enter it. You have a slight delay on the dotted quarters. Yeah. But you're right. That D that's your destination note without being a punch, but a pull really. Then that takes you to a floating repeat D going across the measure. The repeat note is floating out of the long note. It's already decaying, right? So you got to be careful that it doesn't jump out, right? But it takes it's on the stream of the decaying note.
Right. With a pedal.
Delay to resolve. This would be a little bit more. Ta-da. That was good. That was good. So what you could have done just now with that last three measures was made a real echo, because the other measures you didn't bring anything down.
Okay.
But here it would have been really nice that you finally said, this is coming back 3 times, maybe 2 times, 3 times actually. So this time you might have gone. It could be really nice if you do that. Could that be like a little memory of how many times you did it before? Now you just want to sort of go, I remember from a long time ago that this comes back, this beautiful melody. It's recalled. It's a recall of an earlier time, right? Telling a story. Right. That was very good, though. It's good. It has a lot of meaning now. It's very good. Okay, now what happens next? Now you have the new section. Why don't you do that... Not too soon, too loud. Falling back. You've got time for that quick note, because if this is ending the piece, you can stretch this measure too.
Okay.
This isn't Bach where we don't exaggerate. You can exaggerate there.
Okay, so more like...
Yeah, it's schmaltzy. Exactly. So we decided there you were going to do a 5-1, switch to the 2, so we can do a nice legato. Yeah, it works nice. I like that new fingering.
Yeah,
that's a good fingering.
And then the nice...
No, that's good. It's good because you have like consecutive fingers. The 1, 2, and the 2, 1. Yeah. And that's a pretty fast note though, because it's a double dot on the A. So it kind of wants that G to be a little quicker, because it's da, da, da. That's the way I hear that.
Okay.
Da, da. It's almost like unmeasured, right? You can't measure everything in this type of music. Yeah, so you got to really measure it with the pace or the pulse of the preceding measure. It's hard to just do that measure. So let's lead into right there.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. I might schmaltz a slight bit for that da-da. I might delay before I go da-da, just right there. A delay to get to da-da, right? I would hang on that A a little longer, the A. See, there's always a right moment for a note.
Okay, I'm trying.
Yeah. Right, perfect. That's exactly how I would have done it just now. That kind of pacing was right.
Okay.
Worked for me. I mean, maybe another pianist wouldn't do that, but I feel that intuitively that's what I would have done there. Because I certainly want everybody to know it's ending, and I want it to be a very smooth and kind of, just dissolving away, but at the right moment. Right moment. I mean, you always know that as you're breathing. You do know from breathing through a piece when is the right moment, I believe. It's very organic to the breath. Like a singer would know that, right? Because a singer has oxygen on that A, and knows how long they can hold it. So they have to control their breathing, right, on that A. To me, that's pretty much what it is. Tricky because this can be premature, that quick note. The quick note can become a little too soon. Because really the most important note is the A. That G is going to float over to the half note, right?
Okay, so it's basically...
That quick note is just floating over at the right moment. You could do that first. You could do that first. Yeah. 2 chord, 5-1. That's the 2 chord, by the way, of G minor is an A diminished chord. You see that? It's a 2-7 chord. See? If I compress all the notes of that first beat there before the next to last measure, it'll be what's called the 2-7. It's spread out. See? It's spread out. It's this chord. And then it's going to dominant because that's a subdominant chord. 2 chords are subdominant, and then they go to tonic. I'm just showing you that as a 2 chord in G minor, which is a diminished chord, but put a 7th on it.
Okay.
he's opening it up more. There's more air between the hands, right? The way he's written. I would do it one more time. But now what you're doing upstairs. See, I kept the pedal down, but I lifted my hand up.
Yeah.
That's all.
I get it, yeah.
And that allowed me not to get a gasp on the two G's. There's a resolution, fades away. That fades away. That drop is part of the cadence.
But this one, I want.
And actually, what I would do is I keep the pedal over to the D, and then I would do a new pedal. I'm not going to suddenly lift the pedal for the D. That makes no sense. It carries over, because look what happens. You have to drag that over. That's what we do in Chopin. We never go, oh, I see this slur, and then I see another slur. No, it goes right across, but you're breathing across with a long line. You don't want to get trapped with a dry D. This is all part of one harmony. Watch, one harmony. See? Very simple. You make it very simple. Right, so that means the D upstairs is engulfed in the one pedal.
Yeah, because I need to get.
Because I've seen people just drop the pedal suddenly. It doesn't make sense. I want to establish, one thing I haven't heard, I don't think I've heard yet, was maybe I did, was the two hands in the B section. The two hands in the B section.
It's not really
I don't think I heard two hands yet. Go ahead. That bass note. So you got two C's, so one C has to be different than the other. See what I do? Wait, what should I do? And by the way, I connect that. Connect. Good. Now it's build, not too soon. Pull it back, pull it back. Echo. Breathe. Yeah, but you know what happened there. You had your little slide forward. You're going to put the thumb a little deeper.
Really? Okay, I missed that.
No.
Okay.
No, it's good.
Well,
so
I'm just need to work on that because I've obviously built in some muscle memory that needs work there.
No, you're doing great on it.
Yeah, almost
your thumb is doing this too much.
You know, like in the